Hello, and welcome back to Crush Improv Plays Dungeons and Dragons, joined by a full house tonight. Everybody is here. Dan, Al, Christine, Brooke, and Jordan finishing his supper with a great hat.
Just one kernel of corn left.
Great band from the 1990s.
Kernel of corn. One kernel left?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So when we last left our adventurers, they had come to a great détente with the lizard folk. After making a good impression with the lizard folk of the lair, they had met up again with Queen Otto Kent, the queen of the lair, who indicated she had been impressed with the way they had comported themselves, and offered them an opportunity to solidify an alliance between their kind and the lizard folk, mentioning that there was a giant crocodile, big menace to the lair, south of where you are now. That goes by the lovely name of Thousand Teeth the Devourer. And they cannot themselves. I'll actually give you a bit more detail about what transpired here. She goes into it, and I'll give you my best Queen Otto Kent voice. So when we returned to this long-abandoned lair, we discovered there is a giant crocodile that prowls the marsh nearby. Now, you know, maybe you do not know, crocodiles are sacred to our tribe, and we guard its presence as a good omen. We have much experience with crocodiles, and we perceive it as not dangerous. But this existence was shattered when the giant crocodile attacked and devoured 3 of our members, 3 of a patrol that passed near its lair. Now, we cannot kill this thing because it is sacred. Semanyaya would look very unkindly to us. But since the first attack, things have gotten very bad. This beast has attacked many of us as we engage in routine patrols of the march, killing and eating many. That lair is also very important strategically. We cannot leave this area unpatrolled. Now, there would be no violation of this taboo if, say, the Thousand Teeth were to be killed by somebody else. So if you were able to kill it, this would be very good for us. And that's what happened.
It's good. It brought me back.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks ago. We time traveled back when we were an hour earlier.
Brought me up to speed.
So with that, you agreed, and she indicated that you should be given a token of her goodwill, and gave you a cask, a small cask, which, as you sort of put your nose to it, smells vile, but indicates to you that it will heal you of many wounds should you take them.
Just one vial?
It is, it's kind of a cask. Say, a grapefruit-sized cask.
So we could all partake from it.
It is 1 dose, is what it is. You have to consume it all to gain
She's
the
a
effect
bit
of it.
stingy.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We're a group of...
being sent off to our death.
How many
you
are
get
we?
1 grapefruit.
You get 1 grapefruit, that's right.
All right.
Well, Pizraeli is still here, technically, so whether he's constantly overlooked or not, your Aqua CL
He
friend...
is.
Yeah.
Who is Pizraeli?
No, you're one of the only 2 people he can talk to, because you understand.
And that's what makes it all the more tragic.
Yeah.
So is Pizraeli a healer? Is that why you bring him up?
No, I bring him up because he was, remember how Norman found him in the hold of the sea ghost? Yeah, and he's been hanging out this whole time with you because he wants to know what's going on. He was sent by his tribe to investigate the goings-on on the coast, and he has not finished his investigation yet.
All right, Nimraelian turns to Pizraeli. So what do you think of all this?
Well, he is quite young, and he's got a little starry-eyed, wide-eyed expression through all of this, and he says, well, I've heard what they say about the crocodiles. Lizard folk won't attack them, so this does sound true.
I wasn't asking if you believe these beautiful lizard creatures. My God, what do you think I am? I just want to know, do you think you can do this, Pizraeli? Do you think you can do this?
Well, I don't think I can do it myself, but I can certainly help you to do it. I'd go anywhere you go.
Ah, that's my boy.
I wonder if Pizraeli survives this episode, which I highly doubt. It might be fun to have a special guest appearance by somebody to play him before whenever his demise will come.
I would love that. One less character to play, I'm all in.
Sensing, Tergar sensing that Joe Jondron expects Pizraeli to die, I get Pizraeli's attention and I point at him and then I point at myself and I do this. Because it's a language of love. That's a common language of love, right? Okay, hold on. That's a heart.
I thought.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you,
touched.
Pizraeli.
It looks like a butt, Dan.
That
I'm worried that he's
You
going
were
to die.
doing the circle of life. I thought it was the circle of life, as in he's going to die.
single tear rolls down his cheek as he considers what's happening here. All right. So the details for this particular assignment, should you choose to accept it, you had previously chosen to accept it, so I'm going to run with that, seeing as I prepared a bunch for it. It's located along the Dunwater River. It's about 12 miles inland from the lizard folk lair. They are happy to send you two of their more experienced fighters to act as guides. And if you manage to succeed, to help you lug back the corpse or the head, whatever is most convenient.
Can they, do they have,
Yep. Just to say that there's basically two ways you could go. You could go the way they go, which is through the marsh. It's a direct kind of line. Probably take you about 8 hours, but it might be a bit more dangerous because it goes through the marsh itself. Or you can follow the riverbank, which is around 20 miles, probably take you around 13 hours unless you really try and hoof it. But it might probably be less dangerous because you are in a more open area. Brooke, you had a question?
Do any of these lizard people have healing abilities, seeing as they will not be useful in the fight to actually attack said crocodile? But if they have healing capabilities, it'd be very excellent to have them for said attack.
It would also be cool to know if you chop their tail off, if it grows back.
All right.
I would actually also be interested in seeing if that would happen.
No, they do not have the ability to regrow their tails. They understand where you get that idea, but in this case, no, they don't get that.
Is there anything that regrows?
Hey-o. They don't like to...
Like their fingers.
Sure. The fingers regrow, right? That's certainly what happens. You have a sense... to answer your question, Brooke, I would like you to make an insight roll.
All right.
Roll a 20-sider and add your insight to it.
Okay, 9 plus my insight, which is 2, so 10. No, wait, that's 11. Everybody. I can math.
You math hard. So it is. You get the sense that when you ask that question, I'm assuming you ask it of the Queen. She turns to look at some. There are two people in attendance in the throne room. And they are dressed in the lizard folk equivalent of religious regalia. Mm. And they look a little uncomfortable when you raise this, and she looks at them pointedly, and they say something in Draconic back, and the Queen says to you, "No, this will not be possible."
No, this will not be possible.
Oh, I thought I had comprehend languages available. I guess I don't. Okay, so I didn't actually get to hear what they say. Who's good at persuading in this group? I don't know. For whatever reason, I really want to see if we can bring at least one cleric with us or whatever. If you could maybe, whoever our persuasive
I'm excellent.
I have a +7.
Jojo.
I'm shite, as you know.
Plus 8.
Whoa!
I'm minus
Heyo.
something.
I'm plus
And,
2, which ain't bad, but
Can Glenda and I tag team to get a plus 15?
well, can't one of you give the other one like a bardic inspiration to tag team?
I could give JJ.
So
A double.
one person could help the other
For advantage roll.
for advantage. Yeah.
Okay, I'll help Glenda then, because she's got a plus 8.
So we're hoping
Yeah.
to convince the queen / the 2 clerics that we at least get to take one of them to help heal us.
Okay.
Let's hear
Let's have that roll.
And
but
I
also
do
hear what it sounds. Oh, I
advantage?
guess you roll first and then hear how it sounds. It's okay.
Yeah. So select 2 d20s and tick that advantage dot, and it will helpfully tell you which is the higher, because there's no way a human
could tell.
possibly know that exactly.
Oh wow, 20.
20. Okay.
Please, can we have one of the cleric lizards to come with us? Please. We'll be oh so good and we'll help you and your friends get rid of all those crocodiles. We just want to make sure we have some insurance to make sure we're okay.
Well, an exchange passes back and forth between the queen and the what appears to be the head of the 2 shaman, like the more superior or senior. And eventually she turns back and says,
So, the
excuse me while I get into character here. This is going to be...
so he will not go with you, but this one will. He is Thurkir. He is first shaman. They cannot heal you as you do, but they have some abilities that may be helpful. They go to witness. They do not go to attack the sacred crocodile.
And you get a sense of great reluctance out of Thurkir that they will be going with you, but have been somehow influenced that they should be going.
How do you spell Thurkir?
Just like it sounds.
Okay.
The traditional lizard folk draconic spelling.
THUQUIRRE.
I wrote
Absolutely.
THERKIER.
With an accent on the Q.
Anyways,
With the umlaut on the Q.
Yes.
all right. In that case, thank you, Queen,
No,
for
they're Q.
thank you, Queen, for graciously allowing for Thurkir to
Thank you.
come with us.
You have a
Thurkir.
sense that the queen is more than happy that this particular shaman is going with you.
Oh no.
She's like,
And there's
don't
some
bring
exchange-
him back. Don't bring him back.
There is some exchange between the 2 shaman, angrily exchanging draconic words.
He's the Dwight. He's their Dwight.
He and Pizraeli will get along great.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna make it.
So comprehend languages is a ritual. So it might be worth that I do that so that I can understand that dude. I won't be able to talk back to him, but I could at least understand his words, correct?
I
You
thought
would
he
be able to
spoke-
understand him.
Does he not speak common?
He does speak common. He's
Yeah.
choosing not to right now.
Oh, fucker. Pardon my language.
So what way do we want to go? Do we want to go through the marsh or do we want to go along the river?
I feel like if what the lizards do is go through the march, we should do as the lizard people do and
I'm
let
just-
our guides ensure that they'll know the best way to be stealthy and the best way to I feel like follow the lead of the guides. That's my take.
I'm just worried that if we take damage on the way there and we arrive in a weakened state, that we lower our odds of being successful.
I
A weekend state, like, a little bit day drunk and hungry for snacks.
Exactly.
Exactly what he meant. Yeah.
what are we going to take a long rest before we go?
The queen has indicated that this is a matter of grave importance, and everything about what she has said has indicated she would like this
Okay,
done
I got it.
sooner. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Okay.
When they say at your earliest convenience,
But hang on,
there's a
then.
big underline.
You could either not take a rest and go the long route, and she should have no issue with that, or take a rest and then take the short route. Otherwise, she'd be enforcing the short route on us.
I'd like to take a rest and go the long route. My concern about going the short route, I think
there's
Brooke's
time to take a short rest.
Pardon me.
If you want to take
the
the hour to do the short rest, that will be enough time for all the other people going with you to get their crap together.
Well, I think that's a no-brainer to do that. The marsh I'm concerned about is because the lizards might have different tolerance to marshes for us, and so they might be like annoyed at how slow we are through the marsh, and because of their natural habitat, perhaps.
I agree.
I believe in democracy, so if we need to take a vote, I will go with the majority. But I do feel the marsh is my approach because I trust the lizards will take us down a route that is appropriate.
That makes sense.
No, these aren't amphibians. They're lizards, right?
Correct.
Like is a gecko good in the water?
It's not about swimming. It's about navigating a marsh.
Nimmerly Norman.
Right.
Have I ever told you the story of the tortoise and the hare?
Yes, you were once a tortoise and you were once a hare.
Yes.
And those
Yes.
were-
I have told you. Okay. All right. I just.
Do we have any concern about
I was both.
the depth of the marsh? Because Glonda and Norman are shorter.
That's okay. I'll go on Glanda's
I don't
shoulders.
picture us like
Yeah.
doing the front crawl to get there. I picture us wandering through kind of soggy ground is what I
Is
picture.
this marsh difficult terrain?
There is a path through it. They say that you shouldn't have a problem. I mean, it will be slower going just because there's, lots of stuff and hills and trees and
What do
stuff
they
to go around and through.
What do they recommend, or what? Because we now only have one guide, right?
You have two. You
Oh,
have
yeah,
We still have the
shaman.
two guides and the
Yeah, you have
shamans.
two
We have
guides.
three.
and one shaman. Yeah.
So, what do they recommend we do?
Well, they say if you are, as strong as they are, then they would go through the marsh. But if you're, typical wimpy human, then you should probably take the safe route and go along the river bank.
I have a question.
If they think wimpy humans are the right people to send to kill a crocodile, then they're just very full of.
They're impressed by your prowess. They saw you take down one of those giant speckled lizards. And word of that has gotten around. You get the sense that this is a society that is impressed upon by prowess, like martial prowess and might. They're not one for pretty words. They're one for actions.
All right. Well, let's take a vote.
I have one more question
Go for it.
and then a statement.
Oh,
My question is, you said that it's slower going in the marsh. So is that factored into the idea that it's a shorter route, that will take longer using the marsh versus faster on the long route? Is that factored into your calculation, or do they even out because of that?
That is an excellent question. So they sketch out kind of how the terrain is. Like there's a little sand pit, and they use a stick to sketch through.
I've also
Looks
got
like-
a very magical map that might help in describing this.
It's true. They are very impressed by your giant magic of this map. Unfortunately, of course, it's an area you haven't been before. So,
Right.
yeah. But anyway, between those two, you can assess that it is probably 12 miles from the lair to the destination, whereas it is 20 miles along the riverbank, sort of meandering. So it technically takes 75% of the time, but it is a little bit more, it's not difficult terrain, but it's up and down, it's around corners and through some sloggy bits, so it takes slightly longer than it would normally take for 12 miles. So they would do it in 8 hours along there. They would also take around 13 hours along the riverbank.
Okay. My statement is, if we go along the riverbank, we might be seen by some kind of enemy, perhaps. So,
Crocodiles hide in water.
oh yeah. Yeah, there's no good option
I
here.
thought that was the point.
might be outside the lair right now, just waiting for you. They might save you a whole long trip.
Well, if they think you need to be strong and they mean it's because you're going to get attacked, fine, let's go river route. If they mean strong because they just mean have the endurance to walk over some sludge, then fine. But if they're talking about, oh, we're definitely going to get attacked, then you're right. We should save our HP. We're talking about a difference of 5 hours. So honestly, I feel like we don't need to be so focused on it.
Yeah,
I want to vote for the marsh.
I'm voting Marsh too. I'm voting Marsh.
I did such a good job of making you think Marsh, and now I'm like, fuck it, let's do the river.
I'm doing Marsh as well.
Marsh.
River.
And it's you.
Marsh.
Okay. All right, well, we're doing Marsh. Let's go.
Wait, no. Brooke hasn't voted, or Nima hasn't voted, and our other friend, I forget his name, he hasn't voted either yet.
Israeli.
What does Pisraeli think?
Pisraeli looks to Nimraeli and is saying, what is everybody so angry about? She doesn't understand common.
There's a very scary marsh that is quicker to get to the crocodile, or there's an easy but longer route along the river. What do you think, Pisraeli?
I don't know land stuff. I would swim through the river. I think that's the way I would go if I had the choice.
You're an idiot. All right, marsh we do. Let's go.
Oh, poor Pisraeli.
That was Andrew trying to tell us don't do the marsh.
They are both legitimate options. Okay, so as you are heading out, gathering your supplies, now according to my records, my deep record keeping, I don't think you have any actual wounds. I think you may have already had a short rest up till now.
Did we? Because I still am missing hit points.
I don't have wounds, but I do need the short rest just to bring up 3 spell slot pieces because I'm level 6. So I've already done that, assuming we were going to do a short rest.
Okay, so if you'd like to take a short rest, and that's cool. If you have hit points you want to recover, I think, Christine, you said you had some hit points damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can use, obviously you can cast spells. You can have Jojondron uses lay on hands ability. You could spend some hit dice to recover hit points. Well, how would you like to recover? Oh, you have healing potions too, I think. All sorts of ways. How would you like to recover?
I'm going to sing a song of rest.
For that, you have to also spend at least 1 hit die.
That's okay.
No.
You got them to use. You got 5 of them, I think.
Yeah. All right. What I just want to use it because I don't do it often, but I'm trying to read it to remember what it does.
I think it lets you roll your inspiration die, your die 8, in addition to whatever hit dice you use to heal. So for you, which is also die 8 as a bard.
So I do 2 die 8 for 1 hit point? Or
if
1
you're
hit
going to
die?
spend at least 1 hit die, you get to also use the another die 8 from your Song of Rest.
But everybody else around me too, right?
Yeah, assuming anybody's got any hit points damage.
I don't need any, thank you.
Okay, then I'm not going to use it because I'll save it for later.
I think it refreshes on a short rest.
Does it?
I could be wrong, but that could be worth knowing. Song of Rest. Yeah, it's during a short rest is when you can use it. So.
All right. Okay, so I'll use 1 hit dice, but I'll do 2.
Yes, I like it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Double
How much
1.
damage did you have? You took a lot.
I took 9.
Oh,
You got munched on by that giant lizard.
I was just looking at my spells. Do I get to regain my? I'm short 8 hit points.
If you would like, you could spend a hit die and also take advantage of Christine's Song of Rest that she just used.
Okay.
Then you get to use 2 for the price of 1.
Well, you get to roll a die 10 and a die. Well, you get. I think you rolled a 6 on that second die 8. So you already get 6 hit points back, Jordan, and whatever you get on a die 8.
Oh, it was what I did?
On die 10, yeah. So yours. There we go. Well, it should have been a die 10, but I think you get all your points back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're good. And I think
Mine was the
Christine,
exact amount that I was missing.
Look at that. All right, so you're now fully healed. If you have any other abilities that refresh in a short rest, I think that's Gnorman's key points.
I don't get spells back until long rest.
Wild
eh?
hitch.
Long rest for
Long
Shape hit points.
druids, bards, and paladins.
Okie dokie. No worries.
Moi, je reçois 3 slots, so I chose.
Okay.
What to
And Dan, your wild shape
you
hit
call
points, you'd need to spend hit dice to recover those.
Mine were already at full
Oh, well then I think you're good.
because I don't think I ever got a chance to change into anything.
Well, you changed into spider, which is 1 wild,
Oh, I did.
1 point. Yeah.
Why did I? Maybe I just forgot to take it off. I'll just leave it because it's not going to change anything.
I think you're going to be fine.
Yep.
Cool. So as you are beginning to set off, the 2 lizard folks, the warriors that are coming with you, their names are, Andrew looks through his notes, their names are Garurt and Vith.
Garrett.
I wish it was Gavert and Svaminer. Gavert, Svaminer.
Oh, great wine.
Garurt and Spiff? Oh, you wrote it out.
I've wrote it out for you for your notes.
Guys, Garrett, and can we just call him Garrett?
I know you're going
Gary
to.
Now you're mispronouncing.
Garrett?
That's very
Garrett.
insulting, but they take it because they know you
Vith.
can't wrap your
They're
tongue
cute.
around their language.
Garrett, Vith,
Garrett.
And
Garrett.
Thurkir is the other shaman is coming with you.
I do want to see how it's spelled.
It's okay. Let me just pop that in for you. Boom. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Third
So
year.
close, eh?
Not
Okay.
how I thought.
I was
As you
not
are
too far.
No, it's true.
You were so close. As you are setting out, the other shaman, Kepesk is his name, sidles up to Jojandron and says, "Wait, you take this." And he gives you another, looks like a clay grapefruit style cask. And he says, "This will help you in fight, give you great strength, but use wisely. Only last for a very short time.
I'm already very strong.
This make you much stronger.
Should I give this to somebody else or?
You use it as you wish."
Well, that's
Very
very kind of you.
dismissive.
Well, I really appreciate that.
Walks away from you.
Oh, bye.
What a hack.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's
What's
funny.
this called?
Potion. It's called what he says is a potion of strength.
A potion of strength.
Do we trust this guy?
I should have done a truth zone.
So you've got all these opportunities for truth
Not
zone.
a show
They
on
slip through your
Fox
fingers.
News. Truth Zone. Tucker
All right.
Carlson.
So you embark on your way through the into the marsh to find out what is up. Tell you what the weather's like,
Is the map changing?
and the map will eventually change, but not yet.
Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't.
I know that you haven't missed anything yet. The weather is okay. The clouds have rolled off. It is. What time did you start on this? I think you got here at the end of the day and you spent the night carousing. You had a short rest. You're a little bit ragged, like you got that sandy-eyed feeling of having been up for a while. But you trudge on like the true adventurers that you are. And it is. It's nice out. It's not raining for a change. And a warm wind passes over through the marsh, which as you get further into it is a little bit smelly. Marsh gases abound. I would like you to tell me what your marching order is, as in who is going to be leading and who is going to be middle and who's going to be following.
I think the shorties, Norman and I, should be in the middle.
I was going to say I should
Agreed.
be in the middle because I'm weak as fuck.
I'll go in the
Let's all
front.
be in the middle.
Okay.
Well,
If Terra goes in the front, I'll go in the back.
Yeah.
Well, let's have lizard
you go.
guide, one lizard guide front, one lizard guide back, right?
I think Pizraeli should go number 1 as like
Yeah,
Operation
absolutely.
Health Shield.
Way out in front, yeah.
No, let's have like guide 1 and, Garurt. Wait, Garurt's one of our guides. So Garurt and Thurkir at the front and then Vith at the back with...
With Joe John.
Yeah.
Thurkir is going to go with Vith in the back. That's where
I
he
don't like that Andrew's asking this question.
So it should go lizard,
Oh.
Israeli, Tergar, Golanda, Nima, Gnorman,
Mhm.
Jojon, a third gear,
Yep.
lizard,
Here.
lizard.
Vith.
A
Put
plus.
Garrett in the front and Vith in the back.
Yeah. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
plus.
Okay.
nailed
I've
it.
got it.
That was amazing.
Okay, excellent. As you are making your way, you are heading south down through the marsh. It is as difficult as they said it was going to be. You find from time to time, except for Glanda, who is immune to this because of her ring, sometimes your boots stick in the mud and you have to sort of pull it out and keep on going. I would like Tergar, please, to make a perception roll for me.
Got it. Pontiac.
Top of the order.
That is a +8. Yeah, so that's a 10.
He perceives that he would rather be on a riverbank.
Okay, you are not going to get that. Glanda can make a roll for me now.
Yes. Okay. I am perceiving. Perceiving?
Perceiving. Carry the one.
There we go.
Oh,
+5.
Okay. So you think you hear something in the distance. You think
I
you might
hear
hear the
something in the
sounds of
distance.
it might be the sounds of fighting, and
Oh.
but it's carrying across the wind, so it's very distant.
What direction is the wind coming from?
It's coming from the bay to your east. Here, I can swap.
So it's coming
not
from
a
the
great
water.
map for this.
So we made the right
Let's
call.
ask. Oh, that's a good point. Let's ask Gerert and Vith if they know what that is.
Okay, so this is not exactly where you are, but it'll give you an indication of where things are at. So to your east is the. Oh wait, you're going along the through the marsh, so you're probably more like here. Boom. So the Dunwater River goes both west and south, but way to the east is the bay. Either way, you're hearing sounds off to the east.
And where are we on this map? Oh, we're that little dot at the bottom?
Yeah, very bottom, yeah.
And we're hearing it from the east.
Guys, I'm hearing fighting noises by the bay in the east.
Is it possible that's coming from the river or is it coming from the bay?
It's closer than that. Each one of those squares is 50 feet. So it's probably like 400 feet, 500 feet to your east. But because the marsh is dense, it's got a dense canopy and lots of undergrowth. The sound
Okay,
is
so this is coming from our side of that river.
yes.
What do
not
Gerert
coming
and
to bay.
Vith think?
As they stop to listen. Eventually, as you all listen, you hear it. You're all able to tune into it, and it sounds. It's hard to get what it sounds like. They're deep voices, deep screaming, and clunking noises, but also the sound. It sounds like trees ripping, like the sound of a tree that a tree makes when it's falling over, like that kind of noise. It's very strange. If it's not a fight,
You
it's
made
some
the
kind
right
of
call.
natural-
What do they make of that?
They have no idea what this is. They're a bit freaked out by it. Israeli is also like completely out of his element, literally, because his element is water.
We had gone down that river, we would have been in the middle of that. Potentially.
Potentially.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Should we press on or do we investigate?
We should congratulate ourselves some more.
Okay.
I think we just keep pressing on.
Not every fight needs to be our fight.
So true.
Okay.
Okay.
We may be dealing with this after the fact, but
Nima, do you think that we may as well find out if that's the alligator eating the queen?
Well,
could be.
alligators are very different from crocodiles, number one. Number two, where do we
Wait, aren't we dealing with a million fang, the alligator
1,000
destroyer?
something.
Amelia
Teeth
Fang.
Devourer.
1,000 teeth, the devourer. TTD.
And by the way, alligator destroyer would insinuate it destroys alligators, which could be what crocodiles do. So there's still that. Do we know where its lair is, or like where we're off to its lair? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, the Garut says, he points further to the south. He says it's that way. It's not over there. There's nothing over there.
So what do these lizard guys think this could be?
They're like and they have very limited common, so they're like, I don't know. That sounds like somebody chopping wood or something.
Does
You
it
can't send
concern
Petrie?
you?
What's that?
Does it concern you?
I would not go there.
Great.
Can you send Petrie over there? And then
Sure, fine. She launches. She picks up Petrie and just fucking whips it.
You put
Just
it
like a bow and
like in
arrow,
a
just-
No, but does
slingshot.
does she have that kind of range?
Well, Petrie can
I
also
think-
fly, so there's that. She throws, and then Petrie begins to pick up flight.
Yeah. I think you can communicate up to 100 feet. So Petrie will go off and look and then come back when
it
when
could go
Petrie's
high.
back within. Yeah. So you wait a few minutes and then Petrie comes back and says to Brooke, I don't know if I have a Petrie voice yet. So
It's very
Can you-
soft, very feminine, very like
all right,
mellow
soft
and
and okay.
smooth.
I was
Like a
picturing
fine
Petrie
red wine?
Owl's voice.
from The Land Before Time.
Hi, never alien. Never alien.
Oh,
Yeah,
Petrie.
I've gone over there and looked like you asked me.
And Petrie is talking with a smile on its face the whole time.
I'm going to say that Petrie is extremely intelligent and refined. So I've had a look over there, and it's very strange. It looks like there's a bunch of ogres, and they seem to be attacking a giant tree. And strangely, the tree is fighting back.
Oh, Petrie, you've done such a good job.
Ogres.
Oh, thank you, mistress.
Petrie's such a flirt.
She's
That tree, that tree needs our help.
God damn it.
Why didn't anybody cover Joe
Petrie,
John's ears?
how many-
while Petrie's
How many ogres were there, Petrie?
Well, technically, Nima hasn't relayed any of this information yet.
Terrific.
Oh my goodness. So before relaying this information,
Nima, I just
how
want to
many
make sure.
ogres? How many
Have any
ogres?
trees
are we-
been harmed? Tell me straight.
I'm
I'm gonna do a stone of truth for Nima.
Something has me thinking we're not getting to the crocodile today.
Four ogres, my lady.
to use it.
4 ogres, she says.
Yeah.
Yikes. 4 ogres. Okay, so Nim passes on that Petrie saw 4 ogres fighting a tree that seems to be fighting back, and looks to the 2 lizard folk to see their response.
Tree fighting back does not seem to enter into their comprehension of the
They
common tongue.
live literally steps away from this space. They've never seen a fighting
True.
tree. Huh.
Not that the DM is willing to admit. They still think that this is totally avoidable, and they ogres they could probably deal with, but they're not super into the idea of getting into it with them.
You march on.
If you told them, yeah.
March on.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of things that go on in a fantasy world that don't relate to us.
Can I have Turgar and Imralian roll nature checks, please?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Any trees with faces?
We'll see them on our way back.
Okay. So
Okay, that's 11 plus. So that is a 14.
And I've got a 21.
Well, to Nimmeralian, that definitely sounds like it might be a treant, an intelligent version of trees.
What did we know about Ents?
Inkling. It's an inkling that Turgar is putting together as well. Yeah, they're tough. They're giant trees with intelligence that can control other trees.
It would be a fantastic ally for us to have if we save it, and perhaps it can join us on the fight. And I believe are good by nature. and they're extremely powerful.
Can they go anywhere, or are they kind of
they can
just like rooted in the ground?
Buddy, have you not seen the two towers, yo?
Yeah, but is that?
Hey man,
that's different. Is it?
I'm thinking Wizard of Oz.
Are you with the apples?
Yeah.
No,
they are known to be good, and yes, they can move.
Yeah.
So everything that Dan knows from Lord
actually-
of the Rings is fact here.
They copied it pretty faithfully. Yeah.
Okay.
Word up, G. What?
Are we in that creepy marsh in Lord of the Rings? At the end?
Yeah.
The bodies are.
Yeah.
It's
My
not quite
vote
there,
is
but
to
it's
go and
close.
help our friend the Ent. This is
So you think that if we save the Ent from 4 ogres, you think we can convince the Ent to join us to kill off a crocodile?
and to tip the balance in our favor.
Wow, we're about to walk into Shrek v. Lord of the Rings.
About time.
Ah! Sorry, I just pulled a Jordan laugh. That was really quite
Yeah. I that's my vote. My vote is, and we are a democratic group, but I'm starting the voting off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Once a vote is
I
called,
vote River.
Robert's rules of order with this game, right? Gosh, I don't know.
Well, we know the lizards are going to be no help because they seem to be like, if we say, hey, this is our plan, what if we did that? What if we told the lizards our plan? We think that the Ent could help us. Would you support us in trying to fight these ogres? Because if they're going to be like, F that, then we don't have their support, which will be a burden.
So you communicate to them what you think is up here and how you might have a powerful ally. They're intrigued by the idea of the powerful ally. They will, they'll back you up.
Okay, that's cool to hear.
The shaman, however, says that he is not into this at all, and he will go because he doesn't want to be left alone out here. But he's going to be, he'll protect him and his lizard folk. But unless he's directly threatened, he probably won't participate.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to use, Nima has 0 intimidation, but she's going to turn around to this guy and she's going to point her finger and she's going to go, you are a team player. And if any of us are in need of you, you must comply. And we'll see how she is with persuasion. May I roll? She's, I think,
Is it
negative.
persuasion or intimidation?
Intimidation, pardon me. I'm trying to intimidate him.
Yeah.
Okay, a 12. That's quite cute, but intimidation, +2. So 14 is how intimidating she was with that speech.
You sense that he's moved, but he doesn't seem to be changing his position.
What do you mean moved?
Well, he's you're threatening him, so he's not. He understands that you are a threat, but you do not get the sense that he is kowtowing to you, that he is going to obey your commands.
All right. Well, she gives a nice stern little poke in his chest, not to cause any hit point damage, but just to further.
I'll stay behind with the shaman and continue onward.
I just want to raise something with the group. Is that I got the sense that the Queen wanted this done sooner rather than later. And
When did you? Sorry, when I missed that.
it's just
When
a
was
vibe
that?
I was picking up.
Oh, okay.
And so I would have difficulty justifying this detour to the Queen.
I would argue that she's put some unreasonable expectations upon us, and that ultimately what she would like is for the crocodile to be defeated. And if this tips it, I think with these ogres, I think we could dispatch of them pretty fast because we're coming at them unawares, and they're already occupied with this. Like the Ent is taking on 4 ogres on its own. I think we
but
could.
the Ent's not going to know that we're on its side. It might attack us as well.
Well, they're smart. If we come in and only attack the ogres, I think it would be pretty apparent that we're coming in to help. Especially if we say we're here to help you.
Voting time.
Voting time. My vote's already locked.
Keep in mind, Norman fully plans to just keep going on his own.
No, that's his vote. That doesn't mean he's going to do it, does it, Norman?
This is the 3rd time he's going to do something on his own. I don't put it past him.
Good point. Fucking runs from a fight, little coward.
My vote is Ent saving.
Locked in. I need an appropriate sound effect for vote
never
locked
done as
in,
many
reality
votes
school
before.
style.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's just like a let's get to it. Let's find out. You're
Do
right.
we need this shaman? Like, are we gonna drag this
He's
dude?
coming.
He's
along
going to come
us?
with us. He's going to come with
he's
us no matter
for
what.
sure going to be
Yeah.
a sacrifice.
Good douche.
Him and
Yeah.
Disraeli.
All right,
Don't tell Disraeli.
Jojo, what's your vote?
I don't want to vote second.
Numeralian, what's your vote?
I vote to go and save the Ent because I'm intrigued by Ents. I've never met one before, and it interests me as
That's
Nim.
2 votes, Ent.
Al?
I'll go too. I mean, I just offered that if somebody needed to stay behind, I'd be cool with that.
3 votes, Ent. Christine, or sorry, Glonda.
Either way, we've already got majority.
I know, but it's more fun.
All right, and
Joe Jondron.
Well, like I've always said, every fight is a fight we must fight.
I love it.
There is no
I've-
fights that we can choose to ignore. We must help.
He's
Poor
always
defenseless
said
tree.
that. I'm saying this to Pizraeli, and he doesn't understand. He's always said that. He's always said that.
If he said it in common, Pizzarelli didn't understand it either. So
He did.
I did say it in common. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's my
Excellent.
brother, eh? Pizraeli, do you know that? Well, we think he's my brother.
So
he
Nim,
looks at you like that common language is so disgusting but fascinating.
Nim relays then to Pizraeli the plan that they're going to go and try to help an Ent and expect that it and hope that it might join us on the fight, so that be prepared to fight for ogres and be silent as we do so.
And
Yeah.
this is a tree.
Yes, a magical smart tree that can walk. Get with it.
Ooh, smart tree.
Yep.
Okay.
It has Wi-Fi.
Better on the environment.
All right, you make your way to the east towards this.
Oh, he had this
Area.
prepared.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I knew this was.
Doesn't
Ooh.
mean that you had to go there.
What? Look at this
Coast
beautiful
Lake
map.
Pass.
Holy jumping.
No.
there's people.
Whoa.
There's dead people.
Oh yeah. This end might be a bad
Corpses.
end. There's dead people, unless they're bad dead people.
Those trees got cakes.
Oh.
All right.
It's also like
as
Harry
you
Potter.
can-
It's the Whomping Willow.
Where are we on this?
You are at the very top.
Down.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, and there's
up,
the
yeah.
Ent. I see.
Who's
Yeah.
the handsome guy in the top right?
It's
Pizarelli.
just some dude who came along. He's don't mind him. And yes, to the south you can see what appears to be a giant tree smacking at these ogres that are beside it, railing away with clubs and stones. Now seems like a good time for everybody to roll initiative. So let's do that.
Duper
Here
duper.
comes a natural 20 from me.
Oh, thank God I'm low. No, God.
I'm low.
So
I've been
close.
rolling low initiative.
Where did mine go?
I've been,
Did
that's
mine
my
not show
third.
up?
No, you got a good
Whoa.
one, Brooke.
What'd I get?
Roll the,
19, I think.
That out of the way.
okay. Ogre's got a 13.
Yeah, you got a 19.
I rolled a.
Weird. It is not showing up for me. Okay.
Trust me.
Oh wait, I add something to this initiative, right?
You sure do.
You'd think I would know by now. Right, +2.
I'm also +2, Dan.
Yay! Come
Nice.
on, let's all
Nice.
join in and fight and have fun.
Fun.
I'm +4, so I think I'm first.
You
I
are
got
way
21.
first. All right, so Numera's come for himself there. Oh, let's roll for Pizraeli because maybe he'll do something useful. Maybe.
Israeli.
He's going to get himself a solid 11.
And you rolled for our little fighter boys?
Oh, yeah, your lizard.
Our
folk. I have
lizards?
them in there. I'll put them in, I'll roll for them to find out when they go, but probably not going to be amazing. 11. Yep, solid. Okay, so by the time they get to go, I will have them added to the map. Let's start with Gnorman. Gnorman, what do you want to do?
Oh man, how about? So I draw my quarterstaff, approach cautiously. So we don't know where these ogres are yet.
Oh, you see them. They're further down south to the map there. If you look further south, you'll see them.
Okay, sorry. There we go.
It's all good.
Then I'm going to walk in a stealthy manner kind of take a wide berth around the tree, just to like see if I can see what's going on over there.
Cool. Sorry, just adding these guys.
And I have ready a quarterstaff self-defense action.
Absolutely, you can. I'm just gonna do. There we go. Create. Okay. Oh, that's way too big. They're not that large. Excuse me while I reduce them. Update. And this guy is also only 5 by 5.
What is that?
Good.
What is that?
Those are your lizard folk companions.
Oh, okay. Jeez. All right.
And then there's also this guy. Create. Okay. So the lizard folks are over there. Cool. That's Norman at 23. Nimralian goes next to 21.
So he just kind of snuck near them and did nothing yet?
I wouldn't even say near.
Not even near.
You might a little
No,
closer.
we're quite far.
Yeah, I think
Oh, fine.
she'll do identical. She and Petrie will just kind of sneak up behind G-Man.
So yeah, Al, you can move a total of 10 of those squares, and they can be diagonal. And Nimralian can move up to 12 of them because I think. Oh wait, no, you've got better movement than that because you're a monk. Al gets to move
I can't seem to
35
move
feet.
Petrie, FYI. It won't let me.
I will get that. So Norman moves 35 feet, so that means you could move 7 of those squares, or 14 if you use your action as a move as well. So FYI,
No, I'm good where I am.
good where you are. Right. I see Petrie moving. I don't know what you're talking about.
Who's
I
number
don't,
1?
but
Oh, that's the
that's-
lizard guy.
I don't see.
One is the first ogre. That's in fact all the ogres who
Oh.
are now going to beat up the treant, who's got 16 AC. So and they smash at it with stone, basically clubs laced with stones on them, and they got 2 hits, doing a certain amount of damage. Ogre does great club 2 to 8 plus 4 each, so 4 to 8 plus 8. This is, I should have totaled that. 14, 18, 23, 31 points of damage to the treant.
Oh my God.
Which bellows from pain there, but still fine. And then that's their turn. Then we have Pisraeli going at 11, who follows Nimralian's lead. And then we have Jajandran at 9. Oh, we need an action here.
Okay. Let's see here.
While he's figuring this out, Andrew, this is beautiful, this map.
I wish I could take credit for this map.
I like it.
It was
Sorry, just
found
give me 1
on the
second.
internet.
My
Sure.
North Star. Just close it. Okay.
Poopered.
I'm going to move 30 feet forward is what I'm going to do.
Cool. You could also move
Sometimes
another
it's the
30.
small moves that are the biggest moves, Jordan.
You can also move another. So you have your move action, but you also have you can move twice basically if you don't attack.
Okay,
So
I'm
you
going
can
to
move 30 and then
twice
another
then.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All of y'all can do that.
Sorry.
If you wanted to get there fast, is what I'm getting at.
Okay. Ugh. I'm having an issue.
Can you not move him? Yeah, he's set to
No,
you.
because when I click on him, the profile opens. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Or no, I didn't.
If you ping where you want to be, I can move you.
Nothing's working. Somewhere forward. Close to those guys if we can make it.
There, I'm sure you could do that. Targar goes next.
I can move 60 total.
Yes, you can. Would you like to move a little closer? Say maybe down to there?
That looks beautiful, yeah.
So I can do the
Excellent.
same thing. I can move 60 if I want.
Yes, you can.
Apologies for the longest turn to move 60 feet.
all good.
I believe that takes me right there. Okay.
Okay. Galanda at 6.
Okay. I think I'm gonna join the gang. I was thinking for a while if I should try to do like a distance spell and attack, but no matter what, I would hit the ant, and that would be against
I'm in range now
what
too.
we're
Where
trying
I'm
to
at.
do.
I'm
So-
in total range.
Each
Yeah,
thing is
so-
5 feet.
Each square is 5 feet, yes.
So, yeah, I've rethought doing a big spell like Shatter or something because I know I would hurt the ant, and that's against what we're trying to do here. So, with my little speed, I'll go as far as I can. I can do it twice if I don't do anything else.
Yeah, as a dwarf, though, I think your movement speed is 25. So you can
Yeah.
do 5 of those squares and then another 5.
What guarantees are there that those lizard folk are going to follow us?
About to find out.
Oh,
They should have gone. Yeah, they'll follow up too. So
If I do 2 moves, can I not ready an action?
that is correct. You're spending all your movement dashing. That's what that's called.
I'm chilling here next to Norman.
You can always do bonus actions if there's anything you can do with those.
Not yet.
Okay, then it is the Treant's turn, who is going to try and take a swipe at one of those ogres. And Treant gets... Why don't I have a Treant there? Treant. Oh, it is there. Okay, so it gets plus 10 to hit.
Ooh, Treant.
And he rolls. He gets a natural 20.
Yes, Treant.
Whoa, okay. That could be bad news bears for the old ogre.
Which one is he attacking?
Number 4. He does 3 die 6. In this case, 6 six-sided die plus 6.
Go, Treant.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Strike him down.
6-sided die. 6 six-sided die.
Because
plus
of the
6?
natural
Yeah.
20, yeah.
Oh my lord.
7, 6, and 11. So 7 and 6, 13, 11, 24 plus 6 is 30 points of damage. That guy takes it like a champ, but he is still there. That was their turns. We're now in round 2. Back to Norman at 23. What would you like to do, Norman?
Oh, Lordy. Okay. I'm going to take the 35. Where I am gets me to just ahead of Joe John. Right around there. Yeah, I'm going to just inch forward, ready as some self-defense, and that's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Who's next?
Nimralian is next at 21.
Okay, I think if I go up there, that's just my regular movement, right? 30?
Correct.
Okay. And I am now 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, it actually tells me. That's clever.
Yeah, if you click on yourself
that
and then
now. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm 115 feet away from Ogre 4, which means I can cast Scorching Ray, which has a range of 120.
Ooh, right in the ringer. Yep.
Are you
Right
going
in
to
the
hurt
ringer.
the tree, though?
Nope.
Okay.
It's a specific ray that casts at a person. It doesn't impact.
Oh,
other-
terrific.
Yeah. So
Julio.
I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it all 3 at Ogre 4 to try to knock him out of the game. But then is everyone cool with that? Because it's going to send their attention to us, but
Yeah.
then they have to make their way to us at this point.
Yeah,
So.
I've got a plan. If they do come at us, I can stop them.
Okay, so I'm going to try to do all 3. So I roll 3d20, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know that they would come at us though, because the treant would get free shots and all of them.
That's true.
Oh.
Okay, and
You
then
get
I
to add your
add
ranged
8
attack
to all
for
of
your-
those. So
Yeah, exactly.
23, 15, and 26.
You hit with each one.
Nice.
Big math.
So that's 6, then d6 to that guy. Correct?
Nice.
Yeah.
I believe that checks out.
Let me just confirm. Yep, 6d6. All right. Oh, I didn't do the add thing, but whoa, boy.
That's okay. That's a lot of
Oh
damage.
my god! How many points of damage is that?
A lot.
Fast math, Brooke. Fast math.
Oh, why didn't he?
11,
It's all good. He didn't have.
20.
He
11,
goes down
20,
as he's
31.
immolated.
31.
Yeah, that is more than he had. So he burns badly. He's screaming.
Can he burst into soot? Like, is it possible to go and just?
Yeah, I think that follows through. So yeah, definitely. He immolates and screams into soot and falls
Nim
to
kinda
pieces
goes like,
in little sooty pieces.
And then
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
looks around like, oh my God,
Jesus.
was that from me?
Wow.
Yeah.
You
That's
okay?
pretty awesome. Oh wait, I have a nice fireball sound. This could work. Well, that was mean. That was
Oh.
could be better. We'll work on that one. All right, it is the ogre's turn though, as they look at their fallen companion, and we'll see if they get a 15 or more. They're going to go to maybe defend themselves against you. Otherwise, they're going to continue pummeling this treant because they don't like the idea of leaving it at their backs. So the remaining 3 roll and.
All 3?
Clearly, you guys are the major threat, not stupid tree. So
The
they
treant
are all
gets
going to run
the
away.
treant gets a shot at all 3 of them, right?
Shot on one of them because it only has 1 reaction that it can use.
Okay.
But nice for the treant though. So it can move 40 feet. These ogres, so they are going to do that. They're going to move here, and treant will take a swipe at number 3. And he gets plus 10 on this. Ogres don't have a great armor class. And he totally hits, doing 3d6 damage. Plus 6. I total it this time because I'm smarty pants.
You are
19 points of damage.
He's hurt.
And he is hurt, but it's still coming. Meanwhile, this guy is also going to move 40 feet to there. And this guy is going to move 40 feet to there. And as they do, they all throw stones that they are carrying at their sides. And they're going to throw them at Norman and Nimeralian and Tergar, because you're the closest.
What's their range?
So we're gonna,
That's impressive. Yeah, I guess we're getting close, aren't we?
They can throw up to 120 feet, actually.
Oh, they didn't even need to move towards us then. Wow.
Yeah, but they clearly thought you were a big deal. So let's do attacks on all 3 of you, and they get plus 6 on these. So
don't forget to move. Oh, never mind.
On Tergar, he gets a natural 1, so he misses. On Nimeralian, he gets 21, which I'm thinking is a hit, and a 20 on Gnorman. Throws a ranged attack at Norman.
Hey, I have a deflect missiles. I'm very acrobatic. I could have easily just dodged it, but instead, I'm going to use my deflect missiles, which is a thing that I have. And so, all right, damage is reduced by 1d10.
All right.
And if I reduce to 0, then I can redirect, right? Okay.
That is the case. All right. So they do.
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say something as well. I have a reaction that I'm considering doing.
Okay. They do. How much damage do they do here? Get that creature again. 2d8 plus 4 is the damage, and in this case, that means it will be 11 points of damage, Al.
Okay, so if I roll a d10, if I do better than 7, right? That's how that works. Oh, Lordy.
Hey!
Sweet. So in that case, I basically catch it, and I'm going to spend 1 key point to. Wait, he's 20 to 60 feet, so I can't. He's out of range for me to attack back.
Alas.
Or
well, he's 45 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So that 20 to 60 range.
That-
It just depends on the weapon.
I think it means that you're going to be attacking him back at disadvantage.
Okay. Well, fine. I'm still going to whip this
Why
rock.
not?
Actually, it was number 1 who threw
It would
this?
have been number 2 who threw it at you, and 3 who threw it at Nimeralian.
Okay, well, I'm going to throw it at number 1 just for kicks, just to surprise them.
Okay. So you're gonna roll.
So what do I got to do?
Roll 2 dice. I believe you're gonna add your. I think I have to actually look this up now.
Yeah.
Black missiles. There we are. Okay, we'll get there. So you reduce it, catch it if you can. Spend 1 to 2, 20, 60, 2, same reaction. You make this attack proficiency, so that means you get to add your monk bonus to it. So what does that mean? It means you get to add +7 to your attack roll, even though you're doing it at disadvantage. So you're going to roll 2d20 and take the lower of the 2, but you add 7 to it. And they have a pathetically low armor class, so there's still a pretty good chance you'll hit them.
All right, 2d20 disadvantage. Here we go.
Yeah.
Nice. Sweet Pappy Malappy.
+7.
So that means you catch the missile. So that means you are actually. I think that means you're going to do 2d8 damage to him because it's a rock that he threw at you. I don't want to think
That's what the damage was?
That's what the damage is about to be inflicted on Nimralian, and would have been inflicted on you. So yeah. I'm gonna love to hear you describe how this happens because the rock is literally the size of this big, and it's about as big as Norman's torso.
So like several grapefruits.
Yeah, but let's have you roll damage first.
I am famously several grapefruits large. So 2d8 is 8 points total.
Do the soccer kick.
Damage. Yeah, bend it like Beckham.
All right.
Just like do a little spinny twirl. Actually, catch the rock in my feet and then like handspring, flippity do
So
over to
sick.
it.
It's pretty sick.
So sick.
All right. Terragar was missed. Nimralian was hit with a 20.
He hit me with a 14, but that's his roll. He gets like probably a +7 or something more on that. So there's no point.
+6. His total is 20.
Oh, okay, so even if I did do shield, that wouldn't be enough. Okay, well then, hit me.
Time for some damage, everybody. You take 10 points damage.
All right,
Four?
I've been
Yeah,
cut in
10
half,
points
by the way. I have 10 hit points left,
Oh
everyone.
my God, that's crazy.
You've been
Why
cut
do
in
you,
half?
you always end up near the front of the fight?
Just figuratively, Jojan. Figuratively.
Just like that other guy in the pond.
Yes. Oh my God.
Like Darth Maul.
Coincidence?
Sure.
I don't think so.
Okay, Pizraeli comes up here and he's
Do
going
something,
to shoot
Pizraeli.
one of those guys with a crossbow that he probably had an opportunity to replenish. He likes himself a crossbow. And he rolls and is going to have +4 to this. And it goes wide. He is not the best fighter, but he thinks he is. Time now for Jojandron to do something interesting.
God.
Okay, I'm going to move
Really?
30 feet forward. Or what was it? Yeah, that was 30.
Okay.
And my distance with distance attacks is the same as my speed, 30 feet.
It depends on what you're going to try and attack with.
Well, let's say I was going to throw a javelin.
A javelin has, if it's within 30 feet, I think, it's 30 and 120. So if it's within 30 feet, you roll normally. If it's longer than 30 and less than 120, you roll at disadvantage.
Okay. How many damage did you take, Nima?
10, half of my life.
And Norman?
So dramatic.
I inflicted 8.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he didn't take nothing.
That's what I thought. Okay. I'm going to move again, but just a bit closer.
Okay.
Not really that close, but within the
You
closer.
get a little closer, number one? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to do anything else? Oh, you have used your movements. You dashed to get there. So all you can do is a bonus action if you have one.
No, I don't.
Okay. Then we go next to Turgar. That's Evan.
I am going to cast. If I cast Sleet Storm, which has a 40-foot radius, and I cast it here, does that catch all three?
I think it does.
40-foot radius. Yeah. Okay. So I'm casting Sleet Storm.
If you want to get it so that it doesn't hurt the Treant, you will also get Jojandron.
It's 40 feet though, radius.
Yeah. Well, where you dinged,
Yeah,
I just
that'd be 5,
put the range
10,
from Jojandron
15,
to that.
20, 30. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, it
radius
hits
not
him. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to cast, this was my backup. I'll cast Spike Growth, which I think I can only hit 3 and 2. So I'll
Yeah, I
cast
think it's
Spike
relatively low.
Growth. It's only 20-foot radius. So I'll cast that here. And that, actually, sorry, I'll cast it
Right there.
here, and then that puts them sort of in the middle of it.
Okay. I will add some spikes. It's 20-foot radius?
It is a 20-foot radius, yeah, centered on that point. And then they have to do a perception check. And they take 2d4 damage. Oh, wait a minute. If I cast that, hold on. I just looked on the wrong thing here. Spike Growth. If I cast that at a higher level, does it do more? No, it doesn't. Okay, so every movement they make, it's 2d4 damage.
Okay. So Zamo, you cast that spell, or you move?
And that wisdom is just to know if they whether they realize they're in it or not.
Yes, that's right. Now I think we had some house rules on spike growth, but I don't think it's anything bad for you. Sec. So yeah, it's 150-foot range, 20-foot radius. You don't have to concentrate it on it, which is a big deal. It has to make a perception check to recognize the hazardous terrain before entering it. It is in it, so that's fine. It's only going to affect it when they decide to move.
Yeah.
Then they get to make a dex check. All right, so that's that. Are you going to do any movement?
I am going to move closer. So what I can move 30. So let's go right here. That's 30. Gotta start building a shield. Nemerillion, you get back. I yell.
Treant moves on his turn. He's going to take a swipe at number 1.
It's good that he doesn't run away.
No, he's pissed off. And he rolls and does not get a 20 this time. He's hitting big and hitting low. So that's that for him. That's it for this round. We're 8:44. Do we want to take our break now? And then
Wait, was I skipped?
Yes, you were.
Yes, you were. I'm so
So
sorry.
are
to
lizard
say.
boyos.
Ben now, Andrew
Lizard boys were as well.
ce n'est pas drôle.
I am so sorry. Please.
Oh, zut alors,
would you like to do?
tabarnak. Oh, Glande, pauvre Glande.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Oh God, here we go. This is why we skipped her, guys.
Wow. The freaking drama from this guy. Okay, if I'm here, I want to cast a spell. I want to do Shatter. Shatter is 10-foot radius sphere centered on the point, whatever. I'm trying to figure out, I don't think I can get all 3 of them if I go like here.
Let That is right, because that third guy, that is 30 feet from him, where you pinged it.
Okay, so then I'll just go for the 2.
In the spike growth?
Yeah.
In the
So I'll go here. Is that going to affect the spike growth?
Actually, yeah.
We're stuck in
It's going to affect it, but we'll deal with that later.
But no,
So
because
they
I'm
have
not
to
going to, I don't want to mess with it if I'm going to destroy his thing.
It's going to have to make we'll have it make a saving throw with Turgar's bonus, but it will make it a disadvantage because it's it's organic material, so it would make a regular saving throw.
Okay, Dan, is that okay with you?
Against your spell DC.
Do your thing.
Okay.
So they got to make.
Oh, but I don't know if my range is. Yeah, my range is good
50
enough.
feet.
Yeah, it's exactly it. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Shatter to that point to try and hit numbers 2 and 3.
Cool. You get to roll. If you're casting it at level, you get to roll 3d8 damage.
Yes.
And they're making saves. Spell save DC. It is a 13 and an 11. Does that beat your spell save DC?
I am 13.
Okay, so number 3 makes his saving throw, but the other guy does not. So he'll take full damage, the other guy will take half. So 18 points. Pretty good.
That's on which
The other
number?
guy takes
2 and 3.
18 on 2 and 9 on 3.
Okay.
Cool. Updated. And the lizard folks are just still sort of marching up. And also taking a cue from Norman, they're marching defensively, ready to respond to any threat that's coming along. So, unless I have overlooked anybody else, which
Petrie's hanging back.
That's true. Petrie's not doing anything. Would Petrie like to do anything?
Yeah, she's kind of like.
Mistress, should I do something?
I love that you have to be Petrie. It's my favorite thing. Petrie can come up near me and Pizraeli. She can just keep floating.
Cool. Boom. Then let's do a pause for 5, and everyone can refresh bevs and come
Time to go to the wine sack and get some more wine from my wine
Call
sack.
it that.
We've told you this again and again. Don't call it
Just
that.
say you're going to the bathroom.
And
Al
we're
looks
back.
disgusting.
There it is.
Yeah, peeking under the curtain of the intermission right there. All right, let's dive back in and see if we can't get through it. Norman at 23. Al, what do you want to do?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm going to... Let me get the map here. 35 feet. So I still can't get to within striking range of these guys on one turn. So I'm gonna buddy up just behind Tergar. I guess, yeah. I'll use Radiant Bolt. I'll attack the Radiant Bolt, which has, I think, enough range. Another 30 feet. So yeah. Maybe I
need to perk one more.
Right there to get it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Range of number 3. All right.
Yeah. So let's RB number 3.
Cool.
RB. Come on, man.
So
natural 20.
Oh, baby.
That's how you do.
All right. You're going to roll lots of damage for that. So double you get to roll twice as many damage dice, but you add the same bonus to your damage.
Right. So it's usually a D6 plus 4. So it's now 2D6 plus 4. And the total is 11.
11 points. He screams in pain from the radiant bolt, and he sort of feels a little bit constrained by all these spikes around his feet, but he does not topple over. He looks in very bad shape, though. Would you like to do anything else?
Cool. I'm going to throw one more radiant bolt at him because I got an extra attack.
Boom.
And that extra radiant bolt is a roll of 11.
And that's
That
hitting
is-
who?
I think.
3?
Same
Number
dude.
3. That is enough to hit him.
Yeah,
Oh, terrible
great.
on the
11, and then so D6 plus 4 damage. It's going to smell like 8 points.
He totters on his feet from all the damage he's taking and groans in pain, but is still kicking. Would you like to do anything else, sir?
Still kicking,
Yep.
eh? Oh, well, I mean, how much do I want to spend on this intermediate adventure that isn't even our prime?
We could take a long rest after this. She doesn't need to know what happens after we left.
She'll know.
I like the
Yeah,
look of this
the,
place. We might maybe even make a cabin here.
I'd love to
I'm
find
sure,
this place to have a
Yeah.
cabin in this area.
And I'd like to think that we're having this discussion as this battle is going on.
As you're fighting. Yeah, nice.
That's it.
That's
That's going
it?
to be it for my turn. Yeah.
Cool. Nimralian goes next at 21. Who is also muted.
She's gonna cast.
Sorry, you were just on mute a moment ago.
Oh,
You're not
oh
anymore.
gosh. Okay, what was I saying? So you need 2 pinches of salt and then about 2 teaspoons of dill, and that should wrap up the Alfredo sauce. Did you get
Oh.
most of it?
Dill and your Alfredo.
You know what? You should have been on mute for that part.
Oh, okay. Well,
Dill and your Alfredo. Yum.
especially if it's a seafood Alfredo. All right, she's gonna do Shatter on Ogres 3 and 2, but she's gonna do it at level 3, which means it's gonna be an extra D8. So it'll be 4 D8
wow.
rather than 3.
I'm calling down to you going, twins.
Girl.
Before we do that, I need Dan to make a saving throw versus that'll be a Constitution saving throw versus I guess it's 13 is Christine's spell save DC. See if her spike growth survives the shatter that previously happened. So we didn't do that.
So this is a Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yep.
Okay. So that is
Oh, that looks pretty decent.
plus a lot. So hold on. What is my constitution?
Needed to beat a 13, so you're good.
Oh, okay.
You can look
19.
into that on your own time, sir, but you'll be doing that again because Nimrillion is about to cast a Shatter spell.
Yep.
Cool.
So it's 48.
We'll have
But they have to do their Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save +3. We get a 22 and a 19. Does that beat your spell save DC?
Oh yes, but I'll just do 2d8 then.
No, do 48 and have it.
Oh, okay. Nineteen. So 8.
Yep. 8 points on each. Okay.
One of them's got to be
So
dying.
that guy takes some damage. This guy does die. Boom.
Yay! Dead.
He shatters.
Yay!
He
Wait, did you say half of 19 is 8?
You got to
I
round
did.
down.
Why am I such shite today in
You're not
math?
mathing well.
Oh wait, yeah, it's more.
That's 9. I'm an idiot.
9 in this case.
He's been shattered in this back.
I'm a biology teacher, not a math teacher. Okay.
Dan, you're
Make
not
your
on mute.
Constitution saving throw again. What is
Sorry,
your spell
guys.
save DC, Brooke?
16.
Got to be a 16, Dan.
Is there any way I can unmute Dan right
Yeah,
now?
sorry, Dan, you're on mute right now.
It looks like he's going sha la 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 la. Don't be shy.
He is.
Kitty.
So, Dan, it is relevant for you to roll your Constitution saving throw again because of the second
Again?
shatter. Yeah.
Oh my lord!
That
Nice.
again?
That would be
think
an
you probably knock it out of the
18.
park.
A frame.
Yeah, that beats it. So again, your spike growth, buffeted by these continuing shatters, does not.
There's just
in fact,
so
get
much
blown
organic
asunder.
stuff here that it's a
What
feast
it is.
for the famine. Feast of the famine? Feast of that? I don't know.
All right. So this ogre number 2 is going to make a perception check to see if he notices that he's standing in spike growth. I don't think he makes it, so he's going to charge ahead towards Gnorman, and he's going to take some damage. I think
Yes, he is. He's going to take, that's 2d4. Let's
roll that damage.
set up. Yeah, I just have to get the other one out of there. And 2, and here we go. So that is 6 points of damage.
Copy that. So that's where he's at now. He screams as he's wrenching his feet through it, making horrible noises as he goes, and that slows him down because he's in difficult terrain.
Right, it
So he
did slow
chucks
him
another
down, right?
boulder.
Yeah, good.
Yep. And he's gonna chuck a boulder at. Okay, we're gonna make a die here. 1 to 3, he's shooting at Turgar. 4 to 6, he's shooting at Norman. No, he's gonna shoot that boulder there at Terragar. So, boom, he gets +6 on this, and he gets a 12. Is that enough to hit you?
It is
I
not.
don't think it is. Boulder sails over your head and collides in the ground behind you. That's his turn, and number 1 is going to do 1 to 3 attacking the Treant, 4 to 6 attacking Jojandron, and putting his back to the Treant. Well, he is not the smartest one in the deck, so he moves 1 square. The Treant decides to whack at him. He's going to get a +10 on this roll, which is enough to hit him because that is a 12, and the ogre has armor class 11. So that is a disgusting amount of damage. 3d6 plus 6, which is, as we all know, 12 points of damage. Ogre screams in pain as he is whacked by a giant tree limb from behind. Doesn't slow him down, though, as he continues on his way towards Jondron and decides to attack him. Jondron, better get your armor class ready, because this guy's gonna hit you with a natural 1, which means he is not gonna hit you at all. That was all very exciting.
So John, though,
Yay!
does that beat your armor class?
An armor class of -4.
Oh my
Okay.
god, that's
Whoa,
crazy.
That's
who
what I
knew?
thought.
Who knew? So, not a great round for the ogres. Pizraeli's go. He is going to reload his crossbow and shoot again at number 2.
I just picture Nim almost being like, you know what? It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't
You
bother.
don't. You just. But
No, he's gonna get up next to you, and he literally does one of these. He like puts his hand in front of you. And is like, stand back, madam. I've got him, and he shoots his crossbow again at
rolls her eyes.
at the ogre. Nope, he is not. He's not good with crossbows, and he should just not be using them.
Good God.
That's his go. Joe Jondron goes next.
Israeli.
I think it's time for some thunderous smite.
Oh.
So
If you hit, I'm gonna get a thunderbolt hanging in here.
yeah, let me just roll publicly a 20 here.
Sure.
The immigrant song starts playing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey-oh.
So,
Wow.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I want
it's
to roll Oh, go ahead, Andrew.
You're going to roll your damage on your sword first,
Yeah.
and then you're going to add on some thunderous smite damage, depending
So,
on what that does
2d6
again.
plus 3,
Yep.
10.
Okay, and so that is, you're using up a first level spell slot to do that.
Yeah.
Weapon rings with thunder, audible within 300 feet of you. Holy cow, everybody hears this. And you do an extra 2d6 thunder damage. And if it's a creature, it has to succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
Oh,
Have that extra damage.
cool.
So that's
So
another
because he did a
2d6.
natural 20, does that mean it gets to be 4?
You are right. You get to roll another 2d6 damage, Jordan, because you rolled so well to hit.
Okay.
We'll just swap out those rolls. So that's 12 and 5, 17 damage, plus 3. So that is 20 for your sword, and then another 2d6 because you did a thunderous smite.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Jordan?
I thought I
Yeah.
rolled. I rolled
You
6.
need to roll 2 more, buddy.
I need to roll 8.
Keep
No,
rolling.
roll 4, now
Don't
roll
question
2
it,
more.
Jordan. Don't
I
question
know. I
it.
already
Do it.
rolled.
I know, but just
rolled-
do it.
You know what? I see what he's done here. Yeah. So the first
did it.
2 dice
He
were
already
from
did it.
thunderous smite.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that is
Damn it, Jordan! You almost got
27
away with
total.
8. You could have had 8.
La 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 la.
Come on, Jordan.
So I was right.
And he rolls a strength saving throw to see if he falls down. No, he does not fall down. He is too big a puppy for that. But he is totally thrown backwards, but not down. From the strength of your blow, he is reeling from the damage. Blood spurting from a severed artery. He does
Ew.
not look in great shape at all. Next up is Turgar at 7. Unless you have any other actions you would like to do, sir.
No. No, that's not a bonus action, is it?
I think you might have used your bonus action for that thunderous smite.
Yeah, I think you're right. So no.
Excellent choice, sir. That means Turgar goes next.
All right, I would like to do the honorable thing and move behind Norman. I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm gonna stand my ground, and I'm gonna.
Hold the line.
That was such a funny line from that weekend because they never did. I'm gonna cast my cantrip of Frostbite at ogre number 2.
Okay.
So you have to make a Constitution saving throw for that dude. If you fail, he
Yes,
takes
so
2
with
dice
plus
6.
3, he gets a 13. Does that beat your spell save DC? I think it does.
Spell save, no, it's 16.
So he does not beat it. So whatever happens to him happens.
2 dice 6 damage.
Do your worst.
Yeah. So that's 6 points of damage, but then he also now he has disadvantage on his next weapon attack.
Okay. I'll give him the duck.
Give him the duck.
He has
got
And
duck.
totally ducked.
I, for a bonus action, I'm just going to, as a precautionary thing, I'm going to cast Shillelagh, my other cantrip.
Saying, yeah, you can do that. Cool, you have a Shillelagh going. Next up is Glondet 6. See, I didn't forget this time.
Thank you. Wow, I feel so special.
I feel so special for not being forgotten.
I'm going to go here near Tergar. And I'm going to... He's inspired me to look into my cantrips. I'm going to use Vicious Mockery.
Ooh.
And now I realize because we're at the 5th level, I can do a 2d4 instead of 1d4 of damage.
So true.
And also it... they have disadvantage on the next attack roll if it works.
Copy that.
So that's exciting. I'm going to attack. If I attack number 1, is Joe Jondron in my way, or is that okay? Because it's not a physical thing.
Through him.
Okay, I'm going to attack through him to number 1.
Cool.
So he has to do a wisdom saving.
A wisdom saving throw. Well, they got a -2 to this roll.
I thought they were stupid.
They are pretty darn stupid. He gets a grand total of 1, a dirty 1, so he does not make that saving throw.
Terrific.
Let's roll your damage. This might do him in.
There we go.
You're so ugly.
You mocked him to death.
Nice.
He is stunned by. You can please explain your mockery to us and the valued viewers at home.
Sure. So I turn to him and I say, "You think that a big ogre like you is going to be able to take out a little man like Joe Jondron? Unbelievable. He is thrice the person you could ever be. Jerk." And then the jerk was the last twing.
Yeah, he couldn't understand the word thrice, and it sent him into such a tizzy that he had a brain aneurysm and falls forward. Joe Jondron narrowly steps out of the way as this massive ogre smashes to the ground in front of him. And then we got the Treant, who, for the sake of wrapping this up, let's see if he can't go over and do in this. He climbs right over that spike growth, but does not seem to be affected by it.
Couldn't he go around it? He's going after number 2. That one's dead.
Yep.
Number 3 there. You have
No, he's going after 2.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And he can do that.
Oh.
He is going to roll to attack, and he hits with a 21. And then he rolls some damage, which is probably going to be way more than he needs. 7 plus 6 is 13, and this guy had 11 hit points left, which means he dies. There's a giant crack, and literally, he steps on the ogre and, collides him into the ground. And with that, we are out of action.
No thanks to any of our lizard folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come charging up at the end, oh, wow.
What did I miss?
What happened
These
to
guys, I don't know about these guys. They're not very honorable or brave.
It's almost like they're cold-blooded.
It's true. Oh.
I think it's time that we speak with our Treant friend, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Of course, we should allow our gnome to do it.
Right.
No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. It's our druid pal, of course.
Yes.
Dan had one tear going down his face for a second.
I believe it's pronounced druid.
So I'm going to come down here and say, hello, my honored Treant friend. My name is Tergar the Wanderer. I'm a druid, and are you okay?
So, in what language are you speaking?
I am going to speak, should I do a nature roll to see what Sure. I did already a 14,
Don't
and
they
I recognize
speak
that it was...
did do it a 14.
They speak common, don't they?
Well,
I mean, I also
you are not sure what this particular Treant speaks.
I speak primordial as well. Would they be primordial?
I am asking you what language you would like to speak.
Let me try that in common first.
Okay.
If he doesn't
does
seem
not
to register, then let me
doesn't seem to be registering what you're
let me
saying.
repeat that message in primordial.
All hailing
Okay,
frequencies.
it also does not get it in primordial. It speaks back to you in Elvish, though.
Oh, well, I speak Elvish.
Yeah,
and I
but you do.
understand.
He sees the cut of your of your ears. So if anybody, I think we've got Nimralian who speaks Elvish, Jorjandron who speaks Elvish. Does Gnorman or Glonda speak Elvish?
I pretend like I do. Like I look very interested and nod aggressively, but I understand that.
Okay. Well,
I don't think I do.
Turns. Yeah, I don't think dwarf would sully themselves with Elvish. So the Treant looks to you and says, "I thank you for your help, small ones. Those ogres were vexing me."
I imagine they were. Do you require any healing?
Says, "Yes, they have torn off some of my bark. That was very rude."
Bless him. No, seriously, can someone bless him?
Yeah, I'll bless him.
Yeah, you've got better. You may have better healing spells than I do, right? I think.
How much would you like to try and heal him?
I could use my prayer of healing, couldn't I?
Can you explain what the prayer of healing does?
Instantaneous. Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
You could do a whole lot of healing, yeah?
You could
Especially if anybody
heal
else is taking damage.
Nimmerillion and him.
Yeah, that's what I would do. What's my spellcasting ability modifier?
I
15?
believe for you it is...
7?
No, for you it it might be plus
He's in.
7, yeah. For your,
Yeah, the 7. Okay. So that's 2d8 plus 7.
I think we'll go with that.
Does the Treant and Tergar accept this idea?
Am I getting it or not me?
Yes,
I
you
do.
too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need any healing.
So you heal 17 points. So Brooke, Nimralian heals 17, Treant heals 17.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on the Treant because we know that he took heavy damage at the beginning of that fight.
Sure did.
So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him, which is a 1d8.
Were the ogres already hurt? Like, had they already taken damage when we showed up?
It appears they might have, yeah.
That's 7 points that he gets healed for.
Does that not add anything to it? Or is it just a straight
Cure
D8?
Wounds? No,
I
it's
thought
just
it
a
added
straight
your-
spell.
Plus your spellcasting ability.
Oh, it is?
modifier.
Oh. So that was, what did I roll there? 7?
The 7, yeah.
So 15.
Cool. So you get another 15. He's looking remarkably better. Better than he was when you first found him.
Maybe I've got a lot of these.
How's Nimralian
doing? I am going to.
And then just steam it for another 10 minutes. No, I'm perfectly healed. Thank you so much. It worked very well.
I'm going to cast it again
Okay.
because I think he has more to go.
He does have many more to go. If you want to try and heal him completely, that is. I mean, he will accept any and all healing that you would like to give
I
him.
love that we're doing this out of the goodness of our heart because he could very much be like, no, I'm not going to help you with the crocodile. Peace.
Oh, I
Peace out.
cast that as a level 1. Okay, I'll cast that as a level 1 again.
I'm saving
Could've
mine
done
because we're
more.
doing a big fight later. So I'm just saying right now, I'm not saving this tree.
Well, and I don't mind because in my mind, strategically, I held off from switching into that lizard. So I plan on fighting mostly like that. So to get my magic out of the way now and adding this dude to our fight potentially, hopefully. So this is going to be another 1d8 plus 7.
Okay.
So that's another 10 points that he gets.
I have so added. He says,
Thank you. This feels much better now.
where have you come from? Why are you here?
We are traveling from Saltmarsh, and we have heard about some injustices in this land, and our lizard folk friends have asked for our help to kill a mighty crocodile. Perhaps you've heard of its name has 1,000 teeth in it.
Oh, you must mean Thousand Teeth. The
1,000
devourer.
teeth. Yeah, good old 1,000 teeth. We're journeying south, and we were on our way there when we heard your pitched battle, and decided to help you. But we were on our way to take out 1,000 teeth. Would you join us?
1,000 Teeth is a mighty animal, and a selfish and greedy one, too. Normally, I would leave every creature in the marshes their due and let them live as they wish. But if you need my help in this, I would return your good favor.
Oh, this guy's my favorite character we've ever met.
Can't
I
you-
love him.
Wow.
May I ask what your name is?
Yes, you may. My name
Oh, I
is...
hope it's Gary.
My name is Brooke Cameron.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, what a great name.
Brooke Cameron.
No, he'll say his name is Baruch. Baruch, the traditional spelling.
Baruch.
Yeah, because a brook goes through the forest and canyon.
Baruch,
Brook Canyon.
Baruch.
Baruch, you honor us with your presence, and we thank you for your friendship. This has made my day. I am so excited to have met you and to call you friend.
And I, you.
Oh, it's awkward. Can I
Can we
hug you?
hug?
Can I give you a hug?
Oh, yes, everyone wants to hug the tree. Please do.
I turn to Norman and I go, bunch of lousy tree huggers.
So let's fade into our trudge down as you continue on the path. If you did you want to take any kind of rest? Again, the lizard folks are very encouraging of you to keep on moving, but if you absolutely need to take a short
They
rest,
have no. I think we could take a short rest here at the very least.
I don't need one. Because
Maybe
I've
we should
already used
ask
my
the,
short rest.
That doesn't
Yeah,
get you
I'm
spell
okay.
slots back or anything.
No, I
don't
only
need
get to
one
do
either.
one short rest in between long rests.
Oh,
Let's ask Baruch the Treant if he has any side missions for us to do while we're here.
yes.
well, now that you say, a precious sapling of mine was.
Oh!
No, it's too much, too iterative. We're going to keep on rolling. So
Okay.
you trudge the march, and as you are, after a while, the rain has started to fall. It has stopped falling. You feel like you've gone about 8 hours now. It's surely you're approaching. And again, I would like Norman and Glonda and Tergar to give me perception checks, being as they are nearer to the front of the party.
That's an 18.
So also pretty damn good.
18 for me too.
Nice.
We are
equally good.
on the
You
ball.
hear-
Twins.
definitely hear something coming at you from the south. A smaller pitter patter of movement. Sounds like it's running, and it's coming towards you from the undergrowth in the distance, at least 50 feet away.
Petrie, away!
Moving quickly.
50 feet though, and it's coming fast. It sounds like it's coming fast.
Yes.
Oh, but we're not in a battle stance here. Well, can we
It
prepare
will not
actions?
surprise you, essentially. Yeah, you can prepare to do something if you want.
Do you want me to I can launch Petrie at the noise again.
No, we don't know if this is villain or friend.
I'll biff. I'll yeet her.
I'll
do it.
prepare. I'll
Yeah.
prepare.
Eater.
Shillelagh, I guess. Right? Can I have Shillelagh and my my flame blade?
Yep.
Okay.
Because
well,
one's a
cast-
regular and the other's a shillelagh. One of them, I think Flame Blade needs you to concentrate, but the other one does not.
Flame Blade requires concentration, and Shillelagh is a
Yeah.
bonus action. So, okay. So I have my Flame Blade and my
Okay.
staff. Yeah.
So you prepare yourself for whatever might be coming, and out of the undergrowth charges a goblin. And she looks scared out of her mind as she barrels right into the lizard man in the front, who did not hear this thing coming. And she's crying out in what language does goblins actually speak?
Is this 14 teeth?
Common.
Common.
Yes, probably 14 teeth.
So few teeth.
Is sort of chuckling in saying something. I don't know if anybody speaks Goblin. I don't think so. But saying something over and over again, and is scrabbling. through the
I'm late
lizard
for a
folk
very
who is-
important date. As it
No time to
Exactly.
say hello, goodbye. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late.
Yeah. Eventually, the lizard folk scrambles to his feet. That's Garurt up front and grabs onto the back of the goblin's leather vest that it's wearing, scrabbly, ragged leather vest, and picks her up, and points it at you and saying,
This not belong around here. Don't know what it's doing here.
Oh, now he does something.
You want I
Let
should
her go.
remove it from its skin?
Oh,
Let
gosh.
her go. She's not of our concern.
okay,
You
the
want-
goblin is definitely freaked out at all this, so
Because we can't talk to it, eh? To her.
Does N.T. McGee do Rook speak
Baruch.
Goblin?
Oh, guys,
uh,
we forgot Pizraeli at the battle site.
Oh my God, Bizrelli!
he's swimming home. No, he's here.
He was like collecting his lone crossbow bolts that were just launched across.
Guys, I can't get this out of this tree. I could use some help.
A poor Bizrelli.
No, the goblin looks at you and says,
Please, let go. Let go.
Yeah, I feel like
He speaks
she's up-
common.
yeah, she's running probably from
Does
the
speak
croc.
common.
So
What are you
let's-
running from?
Big thing. Lots of teeth. Horrible. Nasty. Ugly.
Ah,
How many?
so we're
Like
going
a-
the
how
right
many?
way.
700.
That 1,000? If you were to count.
Just one.
One big tooth?
One. No, one big thing.
What are you doing
How many
here?
teeth?
We scavenge. Scavenge.
Well,
My friends,
we don't want to
scavenge.
see your kind around here evermore. Be gone with you. Intimidation. Can she roll for intimidation real quick?
sure.
I don't. Yeah.
Really trying to
Poor
be intimidating this.
Intimidate a PTSD goblin. I love it.
Yep.
What do we got?
So that'd be, I think, 13. Yep, 13. When
Totally
she's like, and don't come
intimidated.
back.
So-
Oh, yes. Big ugly lady. Yes.
Big, oh! What a tease!
if you let her go, she disappears into the undergrowth quickly.
Yes.
All right. So as you arrive into the area, I will describe it to
Oh,
you.
boy,
The
here
ground
we
slopes
go.
downward into a tangle of marsh
Cliffhanger.
trees and a blanket of mist. Squishing your way into the shallow valley, you arrive at a large pool of brackish water. The pool is 60 feet in diameter and shaded by a canopy of vines and twisting branches. A gurgling stream at its northern edge feeds the pool. A few yellowed bones are visible in the shallows, and you see a great muddy mound rising from the pool's center. Against this mound, you see the reclining form of a very large crocodile, easily 10 feet long. It appears to be sleeping.
Oh, why is she running in fear from a sleeping creature?
Why indeed?
Well,
I
it
forgot
is
to put some lizard people
6:30
here,
my
so,
time. Is this like a good wrap-up time?
It could very well be a good wrap-up time, actually. Yep.
Could we get
Is there
started
anything
on
you wanted to
like
do?
roll our initiative or?
No, we'll do that next time.
Totally
Make
Okay.
it
Okay.
exciting.
Okay.
Is there anything you wanted to do before we ended?
Can we add 2 hours to the night, guys? I'm on holidays.
I ain't.
Oh yeah, March break.
I
March break. Do you know how much wine Dan's already drunk tonight?
I'm only on my fourth glass.
I can't count anymore. Math hard. All right, then. This is a perfect place to wrap it up, and we will look forward to seeing everybody next week, next Monday, bright and early, as we finally get into the fight with a moderately sized crocodile, it appears. Anybody want to say anything before we run?
Just keep it at 350 for about 15 minutes, and it should be gold.
Wonderful.